Alright, so we're analyzing my high hang snatch here. 255 pounds. It's a 10-pound PR for me. I'm fast forwarding to the beginning of my snatch. I like to sit there for a few minutes, well, a few seconds. Okay, here we go. High hang position. Okay, what we're doing here in the high hang position is we are trying to accentuate the second and third pull of the bar. We are trying to just work on those pulls and trying to be as fast as we can, with less, I guess, just less variables involved to worry about that first pull, and just taking that first pull out and just pulling right where our hips would go through the bar, working on the archangel position, working on the hips going through the bar, working on the pull, the third pull under the bar. Talk about my perception of what the snatch is. This is not a I'm not posting this video so people can comment on here and make their own analysis of my analysis. I'm just doing it for the perspective of, this is really just a video for all my members to watch on Brazen, and I can post it to Facebook so they can take a look at what a pretty good snatch looks like. I have a few flaws that I'm going to point out here, and I'm going to talk about my mechanics a little bit and where I think I can improve, and why I made the lift, but I could make the lift better, and I could probably PR a little, put a little more weight on the bar. So the bar starts in the high hang position, starts in the hip. There is my shoulders are back nice and tight. Small dip, little dip. I keep a vertical chest. I do not create any leverage over the bar. I am just working on the hips through the bar, the violent hip extension. My weight is in my heels. I'm working on the hips going through the bar, right? So I try to keep it a nice tight, tall position, and a violent extension through the bar. So let me show you a little bit of real time. So that's real time. Show you one more time, real time. And what we're going to start here is I have a very powerful hip, very, very good extension here. My spine is in one piece. My head is not getting back, throwing my head back, and I do not look at the ceiling anymore, but I just try and create this beautiful arc here. As my members know, the people who work with me know that, and the people that are learning from this video, back means up in Olympic lifting. So I usually, 99% of the time, I do not leave the ground. I do not leave the ground in my snatch, but today I leave the ground in Penlay 1, or high hang it's called, Penlay 1. The high hang, I have a great extension here. I sometimes have trouble pulling the bar close, but today I kept it pretty close. You can see right there the shirt comes up, bar stays close, and my last pull underneath the bar, I'm pulling myself underneath the bar, and I lose that pull a little bit because my feet leave the ground. I lose contact with the ground right there. You can see me jump back and forth there. I jump about 6 inches forward. Now what am I doing there? I'm losing power to the jump. From the jump. I am losing power from the jump. I'm actually moving my feet, which could be applicable power to the bar. Anytime the feet move forward, right, I'm using that. I'm losing that power to the jump, and I'm not gaining it on the bar. I obviously made the lift because I can fix things like that and adjust, but I do not want to see that. I want to see toes stay in touch with the ground there, and if you're going to move your feet, move them out, not forward, not jumping forward, move them out. And you are doing that, not the bar. The bar pulled me forward here a little bit, pulled me forward. The bar was close, and then I came out a little bit in front here, and you can see here on the rogue, see the rogue words there, and I'll go through this. They're blurry, 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 and they come into focus right there because the bar is floating. I am pulling myself and shrugging myself underneath the bar. I do not believe in the shrug up of the bar. I don't think that is possible. I mean, I don't even know who would even say that. I've heard it before though. It is a shrug underneath the bar. It is a shrug underneath. You are getting the bar as high as possible, but then you are pulling yourself underneath the bar, and you can see how the rogue comes into focus there because the bar is floating, and I am pulling myself chest through, and the bar meets me at extension. I pull myself under, bang, it meets me right there at the bottom. I sit very low on my snatch. You can see a little bit of my right heel come up right there. A little bit of right heel come up. Sometimes that knee will drop on me, but it's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with this snatch. I don't jump forward, so it's not something I need to work on. I don't do it ever. Today I just did it in Penlay 1 and made a little bit of a mistake there, but I made the lift because I know how to make that lift. I'm happy with this extension. This is the extension I want to see in class. This is that global extension, that archangel position. I am going back as far as I can because I want the bar to come up as high as it can, and that translates to the bar. Anytime I see, we talk to members and we say, what's the hardest thing? And they say, laying back, that commitment right here. This is commitment because you're going away from the bar and then you have to pull yourself back underneath the bar. It's the biggest commitment in the snatch. This right there. Bang, pulling yourself underneath the bar. I had a pretty solid overhead position. Elbows were locked out at the bottom, and I had a little scream here. There's my scream. A little bit of a bar slam. I was too tired to fully slam the bar on the ground, so I kind of just pulled it down a little bit. Again, this is just a little bit of a tutorial for the Brazen members and anybody else out there who's just learning their snatch, just to see what a pretty good snatch looks like, and for you to hear my flaws and what you shouldn't be doing. I'm not posting it to brag about anything. I'm not posting it for anybody to make a 9-paragraph assessment of my snatch. Just because you've read 19 books on snatching doesn't mean you give it the right to make a 19-paragraph assessment on my snatch. But you probably will anyway, though, so I'd like to see it. I'm just putting this out there for everybody to see. Not a big deal, and I hope you took some points from it and transfer it to your snatch. I'll see you guys soon.